Hear me? Hey, welcome to Murderhobos Anonymous. I clicked the wrong button there. Now that you can hear me, we are playing some 5th edition D&D, and my mic is clipping like crazy. There we go. We are playing 5th edition D&D at Playmore Games in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Thanks for joining us. Before we get started, I have some credits to go over. Any music you might hear is from the Guild Wars 2 soundtrack, available at soundcloud.com/arenanet. Battle effects that I might use are from battlebards.com, and the background effects are from tabletopaudio.com. As mentioned, we're playing 5th edition D&D, and we're also playing with some house rules and third-party sources, most of which you can find in the Twitch description below or in the description of the video on YouTube. And before we get started, I just need to fix the player screen because it's not working.
Doug did it.
Pretty much.
Perfect 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Perfect 14.
That's stupid. Tell them that's stupid.
Hopefully I don't have to
Some groups are
restart
like that with
to
the
do
kittens.
that. That would suck.
You should see the kittens at my work. Sometimes there's bonded pairs, but in general they'll sell kittens. Not sell, adopt kittens alone.
And you can get them same day.
Yeah.
But I won't go with you.
And they're really adorable.
Since you hate that place.
I'll take you to the Peck Smart in Germantown.
I haven't been there in a long time, but I'd go there too. I don't know what group they have though.
Oh, I don't either. You can ask
Well,
them.
now we know we're going to get tons of followers because we always get followers when we have technical issues.
Woohoo!
Woohoo, followers! Hooray! Nobody watching. Nobody's watching, but hey, maybe they'll all start coming because they hear through.
And you wanted
the ether.
You needed somewhere that wasn't gonna like call your apartment complex. I don't think that the county shelter would. I have a friend who works there. I can ask if I needed to. If you want to check before you go. Yeah. I haven't talked to her in a while.
don't
But she's still there.
restart.
Yeah. You need to ask her what happened to Wheatley.
I think she got rid of Wheatley. She was like really fed up with him, and I think she had a new puppy.
Yeah, I don't know why that stopped working. That sucks. I'll just turn off the monitor then. I think I already, yeah, it's already gone. Yeah, so sorry, no monitor for you guys.
He was getting really aggressive, though.
Yeah, he was being increasingly like reactive, and she has like other dogs, and he was being aggressive to them.
All right. So that's great. There's two things that are broken now.
Oh no!
So you guys were in the White Plume Mountain region.
I think I was about to roll for initiative.
We'll get there. Spoilers. Not really. You made your way down some tunnels into the dungeon. That you had heard that there were 3 famous magic weapons: Black Razor, Whelm, and Wave, that had been stolen by Corrupticus, or whatever his name was.
One for each
Close
of us.
enough. Yeah, and so he had stolen these magic items and hidden them away in his dungeon complex under White Plume Mountain, and then basically goaded all the adventurers to come and try to steal it for reasons.
He's trapped a poor sphinx at the entrance.
And he did trap a poor Gyno Sphinx at the entrance there.
We have to save her.
You can't see it. Darn.
We don't remember what she looked like.
She looked like a sphinx. I mean,
He looked like a Sphinx because Gyno Sphinxes are male,
Aww.
I believe, or maybe not. I don't know.
Or maybe not. You know.
Well, no, maybe not. I don't see a
Point
main
about the
there,
gender
so
and you
maybe
don't even
not.
know.
Well, here, I don't know if the
Well,
stat
they
block
have-
states their gender.
They have fabulous hair.
They do.
Oh, yeah, sorry. They're sphinxes are male, gynosphinxes are female.
Ah!
Yeah.
That's the gyno part. That's how you know.
Like gynecologist?
Yeah. This is all I was thinking about the whole time.
Nico, ladies and gentlemen. You can, by the way, Nico, since you're controlling the thing, you can click to make that go away. There
Oh,
we go.
I wasn't controlling it. I just wanted to fiddle with it
Okay.
for a moment.
So letting me know.
After solving the gynosphinx's riddle, and then asking if it could join you, I think,
Yeah,
was
we-
one of the suggestions, and
She
it was like,
wasn't
no, I
into
can't
it.
leave. Yeah, I'm stuck here.
Even if we freed her, she wasn't into it. She's like, nah, I'm just gonna go.
I'm just gonna leave. Yeah, screw you guys.
Tried to
I've been
offer
here
a
for
towel,
millions of
she
years.
rudely refused.
I understand. I mean, I would have appreciated it, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah. So you made your way down to a hallway that had a whole bunch of copper-colored metal plates lining the walls, and for some reason you were really cautious about it, and fired an arrow down it, which warmed up itself. You determined that it was like heating metal somehow. I can't think of any possible way in 5th edition D&D that you could heat metal. No.
No idea.
So you decided that you would send the druid down the hallway as the only person who wasn't carrying metal. And Erd made it all the way down to the end of the hallway, at which point a secret door opened, revealing a very large number of these creatures.
Don't look intimidating at all. No.
Nope, they look great.
Yeah,
They look really happy to see you.
I think they're friendly.
I think they're friendly.
guy.
Oh, and also Rot was here this whole time, and he doesn't have any metal on him either.
And clearly he came with me. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
I don't know. I mean, he's like, well, why would I go with you?
We sent Rot as a sacrificial
Don't you remember?
thing too.
Well, I'm like sort of made out of crystal.
No, that's
Crystal's
not metal.
not metal.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
Science.
I don't know.
I'm a druid. I don't wield metal, but I can wield crystal. There.
Hippies
answer.
love crystals.
Yep, hippies love crystals. Totally different.
They help with their energies.
I don't know what you're trying to imply here.
You're helping with our energy. Go help Erd,
Yes.
please.
Fine. We'll get to about here when we'll roll for initiative.
I ain't helping Erd. Kelren's not helping Erd either.
Oh, nobody's him.
I got a +4 and I'm still like below 10.
There we go.
Whoa. Rod's helping me.
Yeah, we sent him down as a sacrifice.
I know, but look, he did really well.
He did roll a 22.
Oh, nice.
Gelram.
12.
12. What? Okay. Nico.
6.
6.
Neither of them are motivated to help me.
Erd.
13.
13. They don't know what's going
I'm
on.
also not motivated to help
You
me.
just saw Erd walk to the end of the hallway and then go, "Bruh."
Yeah.
He's just playing fun guy D&D again.
Nico's just not interested in running down the heat metal hallway.
I mean, you can destroy them as you go.
I don't think I can.
Yeah, I think I tried attacking him already.
I think that it was established that you could, but you'd have to do one at a time, and it would be tedious or something.
Probably.
I can try to shoot them.
So, it's Rod's turn. Actually, it's not Rod's turn because everyone is surprised. So I'm a horrible person like that.
I mean, we weren't really expecting them.
That's surprising.
I don't think you opened the door. I think
I
the door was
don't
open.
think so.
Actually, that would be really mean, and I'd probably kill Erd. So, it's okay.
Thank you for not killing her.
Yeah. Well, Rod is gonna use his full movement to get to here. Actually, he has 30 feet. And be like, ah! You should probably kill those.
Thanks, it helps.
And then Nicole runs up to you and agrees with Rod that he should probably kill you.
I also do have birds.
And he is going to claw you. The claw! Ah!
Fly dice.
Alright, let me...
I see a 2.
It's a good miss, though.
It rolled a 6.
Okay. That missed.
Which is a miss. So, Erd.
Okay, I'm first gonna have my birds attack him.
Okay. Attack of the Burbs.
12.
Is their AC?
Yay!
They are zombies.
They are ghouls.
Close.
They did 4 damage.
They're almost zombies.
So, Gelram and Nico, Erd appears to be attacking something, and Rod is kind of freaking out.
And then I'm gonna, I guess, whack him with my shillelagh.
Okay. Shillelagh away.
And that's the 14.
That hits.
11 damage.
And the ghoul goes,
Did like, he scraped his knee?
yeah, with the end of your shillelagh.
Really?
Shillelagh. You wail with your shillelagh. Apparently this is a ghoul of Peter Griffin's.
You should move diagonal to the right.
Okay, I'll move diagonal to the right one to... Or could I just move... I feel like it's moving one up instead, because...
Well, this way we have a path so that we can dash up there.
Yeah, fine, okay. You guys already saw it.
Oh god, there's a lot more than expected.
Yeah, we said there was a lot.
Oh, there's one from each side. You can immediately leave.
Gelram?
Question is it damage per metal item or just dispel once? That's what I'm worried about.
You
I don't know.
take damage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is it ever...
There are rules for various items.
Nico's gonna have to like strip down to go down there.
That's what I'm saying. Like, all thing I could do is just drop everything but the ball. I mean, I could technically do.
Sure. You probably were contemplating it when you sent Erd down the hall
Yeah,
to her certain doom.
He drops everything but Shatter Spike and his +2 greatsword.
Okay.
So everything
Just
he did.
holding those tight in hand.
So no metal armor or anything?
No, he's buggered.
Yeah.
And I would rage before I do it.
Okay.
And then he goes screaming down the hallway.
How far do you run?
40 feet if I don't dash.
So you get to here, and
What gives you AC 12?
they're both starting to get quite hot.
Okay, I dash.
Okay. And so I think you'll then take damage there. So 7 fire damage from that.
4 damage.
And that was 35 feet to there after your last 40, so you could duck in.
Yeah. I'll duck him.
Okay.
Studded leather.
Which is good, because now all the ghouls are going to attack you.
That's what I figured.
Yay!
But for the first time, I didn't get to recklessly attack, so they roll straight up.
Oh no! He's going to claw you. 19. That hits. What? 7 slashing, and I need you to make a con save.
You suck at those.
Really difficult.
15.
You pass by 5. It's not a very difficult save.
Means I have to roll a 4 or lower.
Well, then let's find out if you do, because he's going to claw you. Wow. Oh, it almost looked like double ones. 17. Yep. That hits. For 4 slashing and make a con save.
12.
That's good. He's going to run up to here and attack Erd with a bite. 17
It's
for 9. I'm actually getting dice roll sounds from somewhere. Yeah. So you got the 9. This goal. This goal. Gonna try to bite Gilrum.
Since the rest can't get to Gilrum, they should attack each other.
Yep, that's definitely what they do.
Definitely what they're gonna do. 4.
Misses. But since we leveled up, who came in here, I can now repose him.
Propos.
Repose. Okay.
That is the preferred pronunciation.
So,
Rainbow Man?
15 to hit.
That hits.
And an extra D8.
You flatten him.
Well, actually, I guess I should clarify. Can you take your Great Weapon Master on this?
Yeah.
And then would you get your... Well, no, that would have you on your return, right? When you
Oh,
come
you're
up to
the
get the attack.
No.
Yeah.
Because you can only attack once in the reaction. But yeah, you can do the -5 plus 10. It's an attack. Just like you can sneak attack and all that. Alright, this ghoul's gonna step up.
I made room for you, buddy.
Yep. He thanks you by biting you. 5. He's clambering over, trying to clamber over his buddies. Not working. Nico.
Drops the rapier thing, and he's wearing studded leather, so he's just gonna bonus action dash up all the way.
Okay. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
So, you get to here,
And cry.
and it starts to hurt
That's the hurt.
for 1 fire damage.
Okay.
It just stings a little.
And then you move 10 feet, and then you take 5 fire damage.
Stinging a lot more.
It's okay, I can take
You
it.
move another 10 feet.
These are some really hot little studs.
Yep.
Yeah.
They're probably burning through the actual
Some hot
leather.
studs, huh?
Hot studs.
Some hot studs.
Hot studs. Episode name. Episode title. Hot studs. These are some hot studs.
Better than the giant hole in this freaking space.
That is cool.
20 fire damage. How far can you move?
I can bonus dash to 60.
So you're stopped right here.
Really?
Yep.
Then
It's a 70-foot corridor.
I finish running with my normal dash.
Oh, you're gonna triple? Okay. So you get to here,
And then I die.
and you take a little more damage.
All of your hit points.
I was like, I'm getting down the damn hallway.
29 fire damage.
Okay.
So that's 70. So yeah, you can keep going, and you make it.
Make it.
75.
You did it.
I'm gonna go stand in the corner away from all the pain. Oh crap, I can't.
You-
I'm gonna go up to
What?
up to, yes, up to.
You will provoke from this guy.
I will go from that guy.
You're going to?
No.
Also, how hurt are you right now?
Fairly hurt.
Fairly hurt or really hurt?
Barely.
Barely. Okay. Below half, but not below like 10%.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I feel magical. Blue.
Yep.
Okay.
It's a beautiful
I think that's probably the fire that your studded leather is currently on fire of.
Oh, it's like really warm little red dots.
Yeah. You've got a polka dot pattern of sunburns all over your body.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
It's like smallpox.
Yeah, basically.
I have smallpox.
Anything else?
No, I can't do anything else
Okay.
except cry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This guy is fed up with his living conditions. He's going to dash out of here and only make it about this far, so you can opportunity attack.
Did I use my reaction when I...
Oh, you did? Oh, well then he'll move his rest of his movement there. I assumed he was going to be dead, but apparently I was wrong. It's Rod's turn. Rod is gonna wisely move away a lot, and then he's gonna say, Nico, you probably should have already attacked. So go. And he will vicariously attack through you. You can make one attack or cast a cantrip for free. You're rogue without a rapier.
Yeah, I have a bow. I'm at disadvantage.
Oh. It's free.
I'm gonna Thunder Wave, Gale Ram, and hit those.
You're gonna hit all 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them and Gelram?
Yeah.
Nice.
He's cool with it.
I don't know what I need to roll. I think it's like 3d6. Can I up that? I can up that. Okay.
Oh, that was a really terrible sound. Is that the only one I have? Okay. Okay, maybe I'll do a lightning then. Better.
3d.
What's your DC?
15? I think. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, I have third level spells now. This is exciting. I'm just gonna cast it second level. For 15 damage.
Save for half.
Save for half and then be pushed by 10 feet.
Well, he's dead. And he gets pushed back, and he gets pushed back, and he gets pushed back.
Yeah, Gilbert saved.
Yeah, and you wouldn't have gotten an opportunity attack because they didn't use their movement. That's why you can't grapple somebody and pull them away from somebody so that your friend can attack them. You have to use your own movement. So Dissonant Whispers works for that, but not doing it that way. Oh yeah, that was Nico casting. Actually, it was technically a cantrip, but don't worry about it.
Oh.
That's actually a higher level feature, so we'll just pretend he had that. Yeah, but that would have been a 5-foot radius around you. Erd.
I'm gonna, yeah. The one on top, first attack with my birds.
Okay,
Ooh, 25.
that hits. Oh, through Gar is watching.
Nice. Thanks a lot. They did 9 damage.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna whack Makalele.
All right.
Also, 22.
That hits.
13 damage.
Wow. He's hurt.
No,
Gelram.
but I'm really good with
Is it the one in front of me? Or I guess there's one diagonal, right?
Yeah, up north or south. North.
Yeah, 27 again.
Damage. Yeah, he's very dead.
I'll be the one to the south.
Damage. Wow. He also.
And then I move to another one. That was only 19.
19 damage. He is dead. That's the end. Ghoul's gonna try to claw Galeroom. 16. Alright. 9 slashing and make a con save. School is gonna try to claw you. Wow, double 19s, 23. For 8.
20.
Clearly they are clawing the wrong person. Nico.
Bonus disengage over towards Rot. And try to shoot the top. It is.
You need to roll at least a 4.
Follow your modifier.
No, my modifier is 3.
Oh, okay, and you're rolling at least more. You're rolling more than one die.
Like 18.
Oh, I think.
3.
Oh wait, he was a cool half orc. He's still up. Anything else?
You can do it, Erd. Kill the thing that's on top of the
Rod joins in the you can do it, Erd, and he's gonna let you vicariously attack or cast a cantrip.
I can do it with advantage.
No, it's just an attack.
No,
Okay.
his health gives him
Oh,
advantage.
That's what I was doing.
yes.
Yeah.
But you can't move, so
Yeah. I got it.
yeah. So you could thunder wave.
Or you would just use the attack with your shillelagh with advantage.
This is
You can't.
vicarious attack. You're not moving. Let me
can't
see if
move.
he has something else that might work better for that.
I mean,
Or he could vicariously attack through.
You can produce flame, right?
I can do produce flame, or I could do like no, it's 10 feet away, so I can do poison.
Produce flame is a spell attack, so you still get the
Produce flame.
advantage.
Okay.
Yep, he's within 10 feet, so you can do other. Okay.
Okay. And we're gonna do produce flame on the one about the gale or
Okay. That hits.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I already dropped it. Sorry, 1.
Use your fifth level.
How much?
4, 5.
5? Okay. Cool. Speaking of Erd, it's your turn.
Yay!
Finish killing it.
Yeah, I'll run up to it and whack it with my ukulele.
Okay.
13.
That hits.
Eight. 8 damage.
It's dead.
Yay!
Still have your burbs.
They can attack the other one.
All right.
12.
That hits.
And 8 damage.
Galra. Roll an attack. What did you hit? What did you roll?
A lot.
A lot. Okay, and it dies
Yeah.
because it had 2 hit points left.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure your modifier is more than 2.
It's pretty much 17 when I'm raging.
Your modifier?
Well, if you add the plus 10, plus 5, and the plus 2 for raging altogether.
Okay, yeah.
My base damage
Yeah.
is 17.
I really need to kill the barbarian.
Yeah.
There it is.
Yay, survived.
Barely.
Thanks for running ahead.
All right, so you are in on the other side of the hall. All your stuff is on the other side of the hall.
Not all, just most.
It's most of my weapons, wasn't it?
No. Because I like to shoot things from afar anyway.
Is there a switch on
Your
this side?
rapier is on this. You left your bags over there too, I think.
Did we?
Probably.
I think Erd did at least.
Yeah, I left.
No, Nico only dropped the rapier.
Let's look for a switch.
I mean, bags with money. Money is no.
Let's see if there's anything.
That. Well, we'll have to leave eventually.
Who knows if we leave out this same way we came in?
Yeah.
We can always come back. The Sphinx was nice.
Is there anything in this room that might turn off the...
Nope.
I'm gonna roll some hit die.
Well, I guess we could spend the time now to actually destroy one side of the mirrors.
Yeah.
You've already tried damaging them, and it didn't seem to do anything.
I thought that it was like you could disable it. It would just like take time. You have to do one at a time. I thought that was the thing.
Yeah, if you tried to do Dispel Magic, you would have to dispel them individually, and there are a lot of them. There are 28 of them.
Could we make Rot go back and get our stuff and just run through?
His HP is lower than all.
Okay, fine.
Actually, I leveled him up. He has 8th level hit dice. He's 8d8, so he has 32.
Alright, Rot. Go get her.
Yeah, seeing how much he took? Totally.
Okay.
Rot. Okay, I need you to catapult our stuff like a slingshot.
Yes.
We need a goblin launcher.
Yeah.
Goblin Hunker? Yeah, those only come with ogres. We don't have an ogre.
You can make a slingshot with the walls.
What? It's not wide enough. I only have 10 feet of room there.
It's possible.
He grabs the 3 backpacks full of stuff and starts dragging them.
Yep. What do you think's gonna happen?
How
Slowly.
strong is he?
It's slow work. He has, let's see.
Let go and roll the hit die when you need to.
Use the system that you don't know.
Yeah, that's such a metagaming thing to do there. Just take a break every once in a while. It'll be fine. So he's pulling them. I mean, he's pulling on the leather straps of the backpacks.
Oh, okay.
What's inside the backpacks?
Probably an excessive amount of treasure.
So they're actually they're impossibly heavy.
And
Yeah.
my weapons. A
Yeah.
few.
And the weapons.
The weapons. So he gets to about here, and you see smoke rising from all 3.
Oh no.
But he's still pulling.
Our bags are gonna tear open. I told you, we needed a bag of holding like 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And he gets to about here, and flames are now visible on the bags.
Keep going.
You can do it, right?
This is when y'all cast water spells and we huck a whole bunch of our,
Oh yeah, you do a tidal wave, and he gets pushed all the way back, but at least the fire's out.
Yeah. I don't know any water.
And he makes it out, and all 3 backpacks are completely ablaze.
I push Gale, I'm down. Just roll. Roll over a lot. To roll over on them. That's what you're supposed to do when you're on fire. The bags are on fire.
I can just create water.
You can make it rain with great water.
I'll put it on fire.
Yep.
Okay.
So a little cloud appears over the bags. They're all within a 5-foot space. Rain, and eventually goes out.
Can we go inspect the destruction?
You get 3 singed and partially burnt backpacks that are completely soaked through.
Yeah.
Everything inside is soggy now and slightly singed.
It's fine. It's fine.
Actually, it's more burned on the inside than the outside because it's the inside that burned. Basically, you put it through a microwave.
So the inside is.
To be fair, my
Inside
stuff.
of the
So
inside
you
is
all
cold.
probably have cancer now, but you know.
I mean, to be fair, my stuff was already like tar anyways from the bathtub.
All I had was a lightning staff that I never used.
Which
All
then,
of your rations.
to be fair,
Oh,
you
and
dropped the lightning staff. Remember?
Yeah.
You gave it to one of us to hold.
Exactly. And so it's probably in one of those bags. Nice and singed.
So continuing on, there are stairs that lead up and out of the water. By the way, you've been in 1 foot of water this morning.
Oh, what?
Yeah, remember? Because we're like a sewage.
Why would it be on fire if he was dragging it through the water?
Because of magic.
It's magic fire underwater.
To be fair, it wasn't wet inside the bags.
You can cast produce slime underwater.
It kind of got soaked.
nothing
We were
preventing that to
fighting for a
happen.
minute.
We fighting for like 6
Wouldn't
seconds.
the water put the fire out
It's
though?
magic fire.
So it needed magic water.
Because magic. I don't need any more reason than that. It's magic.
I I
Anyway.
burned a spell spot.
The DM did not forget that you were in a foot of water the whole time because he's the DM.
Totally not. Of course not.
So you make it up out of out of the water onto the dry corridor beyond, and there are stairs.
We push a door. You're through.
No.
You're in the front. That's what happens.
I'm not the leader. This isn't the role for me.
It's the role for you.
No.
So you walk through the door. The path to the west is broken by a sizable gap. You can see the glint of metal at the bottom of the opening. The floor beyond this area has a silvery sheen. In the distance, you can see another hole beyond which is a patch of floor that adjoins the western wall.
Nico, spot the trap.
I'm looking for the traps.
I'm rolling a bunch of
Are you trying to use the lucky dice and the lucky tray in order to roll higher?
No, I was using the lucky tray to roll quietly. 14.
You can see glints of metal at the bottom of the pit. They look fairly thin. Very thin and long, and there's lots of them.
So it should not fall down the hole.
And yeah, they're not spikes, but they look thin and long. And then the floor beyond looks very smooth. It has like a silvery sheen. And that's the floors, walls, and ceiling beyond the pit.
So everything's gonna open and make it slide down into the pit.
throw Ross over the pit.
I throw a coin, and it hurts me to toss the coin.
You're not cursed anymore.
Yeah, but it's sad.
Take 1 point of psychic damage.
So you flick your coin over
Yeah.
across the I mean, you're not throwing it in the pit, you're throwing it over.
Yeah, to see what happens.
It hits the floor. It keeps moving. And it slides the full 45 feet to the other pit on the other side there and falls into the pit.
Okay.
So my burnt backpack is a Dungeoneer's pack. Would that have something that I could try to like spike into the ground? Yeah, those things. To jump across, but then hold on to so I don't go flying.
So what are you trying to do with the
I want to tie a rope to it and like spike it down on this side so that I can jump across and hold on to it so I don't go sliding down into the other pit.
Sure. Yeah, you can spike it into the ground on this side. And then you're going to run across. Are you going to leave some slack or are you going to hold it tightly?
I am going to maybe give it like 10 feet of slack. How big does the gap look?
It's only 5 feet wide.
Okay, so I'll give it about 10 feet and then like jump.
And jump? Okay. So you jump 10 feet across and try to stop
Holding onto the rope, yeah.
while holding onto the rope. You jump across the gap, you hit the floor and immediately slip,
Yeah.
fall on your butt, slide forward the rest of the 10 feet, at which point it stops you and the snapback starts pushing you the other way.
And I'm like, son.
What are you doing? You only got a few seconds here.
Well, I have more pythons. Try to stab the ground.
You try to stab the ground and it immediately slips. like it's some sort of impenetrable ice. You can't get purchase on it.
What if
Every time you try to hit it, it just turns the blade, and
what if I just pull the python off of this side?
That's so rude.
It wouldn't really
That's how I
help.
get back up my.
I mean, you're going this way.
so you're gonna grab the rope on the python side and try to.
Just pull me really hard and see how. See.
Okay, so you
Get me over
at this
there.
point, Nico slips off the end of the pit. It's 10 feet deep. Galerum, make a strength check. Nico, make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh shit.
Well, it's a 19 on the die.
Yeah, you're good.
My dex is not that great. It's only a 9.
So you lose your grip on the rope as it gets yanked. Luckily, it's a 50-foot long rope. So you currently have some rope burns, and I need you to make one more dex save.
Gnarly rope burns.
Yeah, it's heavy rope, so.
16.
Okay, you're able to catch. I mean, Galerum's basically hauling up the rope. Now you've gone about 20 feet of rope, and you've been sliding and trying to keep yourself off the ground, and you were able to catch yourself, and Galerum's able to pull you up. And you're back where you started.
It's like, well, it could have worked, but then it was dangerous. I got 50 feet of rope.
What if we just use the momentum from the slide to jump over the second pit? Jump, start sliding, jump again.
It'll work as long as we don't fall.
Okay, I do that.
Okay. Okay, Nico's back here.
Because we only see 2 pits, correct? Or...
You can just barely, yeah, you can make out the pit on the far end there. And there is a wall on the far side, about 10 feet away from the pit.
But no door, no.
You see a door right there.
Okay, well that's what I'm going to aim for, to go barely shoulder first into it with all my momentum.
Okay, so you're going to run and you're going to jump right onto here.
Start sliding forward towards the second pit, hopefully.
As soon as you hit the floor there, you slide and fall on probably on your stomach,
I mean,
and start sliding.
you ever seen the long jumps where they like, well like on Ninja Warrior stuff where they do, so I can hopefully get back up.
You are now scrabbling violently, trying to get up. You can't. It's like frictionless. It's like trying to climb up on nothing.
Well, I assume I tied myself, so you got the rope.
Oh, did you?
I would assume so.
You didn't say so.
That's fine. That's fine. Oh, well.
It wasn't mentioned.
That's fine. So I slide into the second pit though.
Maybe you can, like, at the edge of the thing, like, try to launch yourself, like
You have
a dog.
You have no purchase of making any.
Well,
jump.
no, when you get to,
The pit
like,
is 5 feet deep. Is the inside the pit slippery?
It's 10 foot deep and 5 foot wide.
Okay, it's
but, like, at the top of the pit,
it's not slippery.
it's gonna,
You
like,
grab it.
do like that. What if he gets the edge like that and, like, kind of, like, seals himself, like a seal and launch?
He's gonna fall in. You
He makes a
literally
seal
have
noise.
no purchase on the floor, the slippery floor. You fall in, and you take. Dun, 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 10. Wow. Damage. Slashing, I guess. It doesn't actually have a type. And I need you to make a DC 15 con save.
Yeah. 20.
Okay. The pit is lined with rusty razor-like blades.
You just saved against tetanus.
You're able to climb out of the wall, out of the pit, and make it to the other side.
Can I borrow your rope to tie to an arrow, to tie to my rope, to
Yeah.
shoot across?
Sounds good. I mean, I can just turn into birds, so I'm really more trying to make sure you get across.
So why does her birds just carry the rope?
That could work too.
Because I don't know.
We
At
can do
this
that.
point,
Have the birds carry the rope to me. I can brace myself on this side, or is this supposed to first?
to attack the wall.
The wall on the far side.
Yes. For Gelrim to hold.
So yeah, you step out of the whale Garum, so Nico can fire an arrow,
I stay in the way because that misses me, so he still hits the wall.
and just
Nico and Rock just need to. Yeah, hold on.
Oh yeah, I forgot about Rot.
I'll fly over.
so you have 50 feet of rope.
Oh, I tied her rope to my rope.
Okay, so you have 100 feet of rope. And the arrow flies toward the wall behind Galerum, and it goes through the wall and disappears.
Ah! You should have let my birds carry it! So
Wait, the arrow's gone, but the rope's still there.
The rope is still poking out of the wall.
So it's an illusionary wall. Carlos thinks it's hit there.
Oh god, this is how Dale runs.
It's a wall on the other side.
Why would there be a wall, an invisible wall with nothing?
It's not invisible, it's visible.
Whatever, a fake wall.
It's like an illusory wall.
Why? What possible benefit? They just like seeing people slide to their death.
Yeah, probably to watch.
I mean, they can walk out in the open.
Well, it's opaque on both sides. It's just it's a fake wall.
Galerim, can you hold the rope while Rot and I climb across?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna try to do
Not
that.
like you've ever damaged me anyway. It could be reason to let go of this rope.
Rot hasn't.
If Rock can turn into a statue, it'll be okay.
I'll take Rot with me
Yeah, okay.
to the grave.
In statue form, or
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So you bring it back down to the statue, and okay.
Wait, can you come back from that?
Yeah.
After 24 hours.
It's fine. He's level 8 now. New things can happen.
I just figured they would just.
So you'll make it all the way over here, and I need you to make a dexterity saving throw to with the help of Galerum, you can roll it straight and catch the other side.
13?
That's enough. Okay, and then you resummon Rot. All right, Erd, what you doing?
Turning birds and flying.
Okay. You turn into burbs and fly over, and you make it to here, and you fall on the ground and start sliding.
Anti-magic! Wait, if it's a wild shape, is it technically magic?
It's fly movements don't work in this room.
So she's sliding as a bunch of different birds?
Yes.
Flying on the ground.
As a medium-sized swarm of birds. You're currently sliding slowly across.
Do you have a net?
All the birds are just kind of flopping around. I mean, you could shape out if you wanted to, and you're well shaped.
No, this is more entertaining.
To be fair, if she takes the damage in the bird form.
Sure.
Yeah, I don't know if the disease would technically transfer over.
You can throw me. You can throw me a
Typically,
rope.
they do.
I can throw all of your birds a rope.
Go all grab one. We're good. We're a swarm. We're all as one.
Is this the closest pit to us?
We're all as one.
Yeah.
Throw me the damn
So
ropes.
how wide across?
5 feet.
So I could technically attempt to grab her?
It would be difficult,
I can
especially
turn.
as a swarm.
I can be not birds.
You're gonna turn back into a regular Earth?
Yeah, I see him reaching out to grab
Earth
me, and I turn back into me.
Okay.
My swarm is like in my
So
clothes.
make a dex save to grab Galerum.
19.
19. Congratulations, you succeeded against contracting super tetanus. Actually, what it's called.
I knew it was tetanus.
Well done. Well done. Yeah, it's
I never said government pulls her up.
I like just like the image of just the swarm bird starting to go over and then.
it's no joke.
Would you have gotten it each time
Base-
for a different bird?
No, the swarm would make a con save using the swarm's con score because you only transfer your intelligence, wisdom, and charisma in swarm form.
Their con is not great.
But it would be you getting the disease. Basically, the disease, you take 2d10 damage at the start of each of your turns
Damn.
until you save.
Until you die.
Until you save.
Until you die.
You can repeat the saving throw at the end of every minute after being exposed. So,
10 rounds?
10 so 20 d10 damage, and then you make a save unless you're cured by another means.
Could technically survive that?
I couldn't.
You went into a rage, except you would then go out of a rage because you wouldn't be getting attacked.
I can attack him.
Yeah.
I want
there's
to
a door.
look into the.
How do you look?
Well, I mean, maybe I can try to look around. Because you didn't look around, you just went in there.
There's nothing back here.
Okay. I wanted to make sure. Who does that? Number one.
Sadistic people.
True.
I mean, they could.
Have you not seen all the cheers behind like a death penalty?
But they could do it out in the open.
Yeah.
They could do it out in the open.
They don't do electric chairs out in the open. You just hide behind the glass.
You come to a T.
So which way south?
South.
We should go north.
Are we breaking our code?
Yeah.
Did we start going south?
We always go south.
Well, we always
The
go
door's
backwards.
closer, so I would agree.
Yeah, let's do north.
Yeah, let's just be lazy and go to the closest door.
Exactly.
This is the death door.
They broke the death door, if we're being honest. Everywhere's the death door.
Sure.
This is Death Mountain, isn't it?
No,
This is White Plume Mountain.
Yeah, Death Mountain. That's what I said.
I thought that was a 16 Flags theme park.
I don't think there's a Death Mountain at Six Flags. I mean, that would be an interesting thing.
Where
Mike
is
can
Death
sue.
Mountain?
Huh?
What is Death Mountain?
Death Mountain is a thing that gets made up because we're in a mountain and we're gonna die.
Yeah, like, it's super familiar.
So,
It might be a thing.
water not only flows through this room, it floats. Entering a hole in the western wall, 2 feet off the floor, is a stream seemingly suspended in mid-air. It flows out of another hole near the northeast corner.
Legend of Zelda.
The water is about 3 feet deep. You can see a few blind cavefish being carried along in the brisk current. On either side of the door are a total of 6 kayaks, each able to carry 2 riders, but there are no paddles to be found.
No, we go back the other way and find paddles.
Looks like a swift current. You could
got
probably
an axe, right?
hop in and the stream. It's 3 feet deep and it's 2 feet off the ground, so the top of the water is about 5 feet. So you could throw a kayak on there and jump in.
Let's do it.
But there's a whole nother way to go.
It'll
This
probably
seems like a...
it'll probably take us down there. I just want to ride in the kayaks.
I mean, I do too, but there's a whole nother...
It's super exciting.
I mean, we make... What's our thing? We always do. We always skip treasure. If we take this option, what are we probably doing?
But they're kayaks.
We can come back. Let's just open the other door,
Let's
whatever.
see the other room and then come
Yeah.
with the bag of kayaks.
So we're gonna go run down this hallway real fast.
There will be more rooms.
There's always more rooms. This is kind of how
It's kind of our job. We're room explorer.
Room explorers.
Yeah.
Pretty sure you're murder hobos.
That too.
Let's open this one.
There aren't kayaks.
No, this is probably the door that finally fireballs us because we don't ever check the traps.
Probably. I have some handouts. Pull that up.
You ain't find no traps neither.
Got handouts. Let's jump into kayaks real quick.
Why would I show you that? It has secrets in it.
Show it.
Nope. I'm going to show you the really, really cool picture. You were looking. Oh, wait, let me open the door first.
Now we scream.
Yeah, pretty much.
See, the other way was way safer.
And here,
Murderhobos.
you can zoom this picture while I read it. You are looking out and down into an enormous chamber defined by terraced steps that ring the entire area and descend toward a central enclosure. A few feet south of the door, water laps at the edge of the stone floor. Looking to the side, you can see that the ring of the terrace that lies beyond is a 10-foot deep ring of water held in by nearly a transparent wall. Another of these watery steps in the terrace is somewhat lower than the first. At the level in between these aquariums, the terrace steps are dry, but the area is still enclosed by a glassy wall like the others.
They need to make a better stair system. This aquarium
Each
is
tier
hard.
is 10 foot in depth and width. The 3 middle levels are enclosed by a 10-foot tall glass wall. You can see giant crayfish swimming in the aquariums in the first level. Giant scorpions wandering around the first dry level. The second watery level, you can see sea lions. And then there are what appear to be manticores
I love them. Can I have them all?
on the bottom. Oh, and the sea lions, they look like this.
They're beautiful.
He is. I love him.
They're
He's literally a sea lion.
sea lion.
I want him. I want him.
Can we befriend it?
Can we have him? Yes.
It's a beast, right?
Maybe.
Or monstrosity.
I'm pretty sure it's a monstrosity.
I can befriend a monstrosity, probably. Right? No? Why not?
They're not beast. This spell's called.
Animal friendship.
It's called animal friendship. It doesn't mention beasts.
Read the spell description.
That's clearly an animal.
Clearly.
Say
Like,
good.
humans are animals too.
Does anybody actually understand the purpose of being?
What?
So what's the purpose of being in here?
They're here to be looked at.
Right, what about us? Like, should we try to go down to the manticore?
No.
No.
It's a manticore.
We definitely shouldn't. I think that I should just befriend one of the crayfish, and then we can go.
Are those like crayfish or three-headed alligators?
I thought he said it was crayfish.
It looks like a three-headed alligator. Okay, I see it better now.
It's the crayfish from the image.
Okay. It's zoomed out.
See, if this was AL, we'd have reason to get experiments.
No, we don't have to. But let me just make a friend first, and it can be another Liam. Because we already have a crayfish Liam.
Yeah, but he was, like, not a beast?
Yeah, well, this is beast Liam.
How do you know they talk?
I didn't say they talk.
You can speak with animals.
Well, can I do animal friendship on the crayfish that near the surface?
Give me a sec.
I just love him.
Is there a save involved with that?
That is.
Oh, is it speak?
Wisdom?
Oh, speak with animals or animal friendship?
Animal friendship.
Wisdom?
Wisdom save, and my, let's see, is 16.
Roll the 14.
Yes!
You have a giant crayfish as a friend.
Yay! I want to ride him.
Okay.
He can come with us.
And then we just
It's
leave.
in the water.
They can come out of water. Crayfish can. Does he not have, like, land movement speed?
You could also roll for initiative.
No!
His friends probably don't like you riding him.
Fine. I love him.
Nice, Joe.
Wait, is the manticore gonna come out of its, like, section and attack?
Galerum.
I mean, they have wings, so yeah, 22.
I thought the idea was that you had to go down the sections.
Erd.
7.
Nico.
5.
5. And I should have rolled Rot as initiative, and that is a turn. There we go. 15. Nice. The Manticore does not fly at you, but it will shoot a tail spike at you. 17 for 10 piercing.
He goes like, we should free you from your prison. Don't attack us.
Maybe they're
Sounds like
happy
he's a
in
prison.
their
He could be the guardian.
Maybe they're happy in their prison. Like,
He's probably mad because you're taking its pets.
Or his dinner. Who knows?
Or its dinner. Sometimes he wants surf, sometimes he wants surf.
crayfish are pretty delicious.
They're alright until you guys suck their brains out.
What? What's wrong with that?
Everything is wrong with that. I ain't a zombie yet.
Yeah, give it some time.
Erd, it's your turn.
Oh, he didn't. He didn't start the turn order.
Yeah, it did. I skipped everyone until the triggering. Yeah. It's not surprise, it's just the Manticores started combat, so they go first.
Okay. Like, do we actually
I mean,
wanna...
it would have been, Galerum, what do you do? Oh, nothing, because nothing's happened yet. So it's easier to just skip to whoever's triggering combat.
Do we want to try and just leave and take my crayfish?
So your crayfish has a 30-foot swim speed, so as a controlled mount, which I assume you're controlling, you can direct your crayfish to move 30 feet.
Can you not go on land? Crayfish?
You can. Yeah, it's 30-foot movement on land as well.
Okay. Do you want to just leave?
How are you gonna attack?
We'll go down there.
Okay.
And I guess, according to that handout, it looked like fairly well lit. So you can see there's a door to the south.
Okay.
There's a little passageway.
All
There's
right.
canoes up to the top.
We'll go back. I just want to kill him.
I just wanted to get the crayfish. And his
And you
name
can
is-
also see a door on the bottom tier.
Okay, I've decided
Right down here.
I decided his name is Puka, by the way. Puka is going to take me. I guess we're going to go down to the right. That's kind of where the party is. Do we want to? So we are going to fight through this. You don't want to just go back to the kayaks?
No, I'm
Be
good.
with him, Puka?
I'm gonna kill something real fast, then we can go back.
But there's still more doors.
Actually, no. I don't know who. I guess I'll attack the Manicore.
Okay.
Yeah, he's
Do druid things. Druid.
How far is
You are 35 feet away from him.
Okay. Can do stuff.
Take the 10 feet.
Huh?
Nothing, go ahead.
What?
Nothing. I was just saying something.
You just tell me things. I just wanted a giant animal friend.
You're fine. Just blasted.
Oh, actually, the door is not on the south. It's actually the only door you see is at the bottom of the pit. There isn't a door on your level.
And
Here, I'll make the place somewhat lit.
okay, I guess I'm gonna throw ice knife at the Manicore who attacks.
Ooh, it almost worked.
I don't think I hit. Does a 12 hit the Manicore?
No.
No, that's gonna be interesting.
Like, I'm cool with just taking my new crayfish friend and going back if you want.
What?
Because there's more romantic work.
Huh?
Yeah.
Probably more light than I should have done, but that's okay.
Okay, so I missed. I don't really want to send my birds that far out. I guess I'm gonna have my birds right up next to me and Puka. They could be what's it?
How do you spell that?
Puka? P-U-K-A.
Puka.
No, Puka. It's like a puka shell.
Puka.
Puka.
Oh, you can't see his name. Oh, that's probably annoying. Or stuff blocking that. There we go. Nico.
How high up is the water part? For the,
So the water on this level is level with the floor.
I mean, sorry, the one above the Manticore.
It's 10 feet per level.
10 feet for the-
So they're basically 10 foot by 10 foot.
If I wanted to try to get the glass, it's kind of like glass, right?
Looks like glass.
Maybe like glass. If I wanted to try to get that in a shatter with like one of the Manticores,
Yeah?
would I?
What's the range of shatter?
I clicked the wrong button. 60 feet.
Okay, yeah. You could hit a manticore and the glass wall, or you could hit two manticores.
I want to get the Manticore in the glass first.
So you would hit the sea lion as well?
I want to do the one on the other side.
Okay. Okay. Right. It's a con save.
Yes, for 15. I'm gonna draw one.
They rolled an 18.
12 damage.
The glass cracks. Wait, does it do double damage against inanimate objects or crystal?
No, I think it's at disadvantage on the save.
Well, there's no save for a glass wall. I think crystal does extra.
No, a creature made of inorganic material has disadvantage on the save. Non-magic object also takes damage.
Okay, so it just took damage. Yeah, it looks cracked.
Does it look super cracked? Or just
Pretty
non-
cracked. Wasn't very much damage.
Can Manticores just fly if we flood it though? And isn't there a door down there?
Can Manticore fly?
They have wings.
I don't know.
Do their wings look attacked or clipped at all?
They do look clipped,
Oh, yes.
so they cannot fly.
And they're attacking us so we can crown them. Maybe. We might have to.
The being captain is like weird too.
We might have to drain the top layer too.
This is not a human zoo.
Okay, my turn's over.
Okay.
I'm gonna inspire. Can I inspire as a bonus action though?
Yeah,
I will inspire.
that is what inspire is. It's a bonus action.
Urge.
Urge.
Oh.
All right.
What do you say it's so inspiring?
Good job getting your weird fish thing.
Thanks. I like him.
It's going to go to here and throw a tail spike at Nico.
And he goes like, "What did I do?"
22.
I guess he hits me.
I guess so. For 9 piercing. Oh, right. Music. There we go. The other Manticore is going to. He's got a good angle. He's going to throw a tail spike at Erd. 11. Galrum.
Galrum's gonna cross the first layer of water and drop down into where their scorpion is.
Okay.
On that layer. He's not gonna go to the scorpion level. And how far is it from here to where Nico shattered the wall, like where the cracks starting to begin?
He shadowed right there. You were also faced with a 10-foot wall of glass right here.
And that's actually up.
That's actually up.
Hey, the scorpions don't have access to water.
No, it looks like dry land, almost desert-like.
They need to drink.
Very appropriate terrain for a giant scorpion.
Okay, so I didn't
Water?
know. If he would have got to the edge without falling down, could he have domino kind of jumped onto that wall right there? Or
Sure. Make a acrobatics. Acrobatics?
yeah.
I thought it was athletics that you had advantage on. It's strength checks that you have advantage
Well, either way, it's on the 11.
on. You're able to catch yourself on the edge of the glass. When you pull yourself up, it costs a little extra movement. You gonna drop into the water next to the sea lion?
No, I want to see if I can stand right here.
It's like paper thin.
Yeah. He drops down, and I assume the sea lion's hostile. That means it doesn't react at all.
It does. In the sense that I'm now going to actually just roll initiative for pretty much everything. Okay, that's everything.
I mean, I'm assuming this was another wall, though.
It starts, it starts moving toward you. Yeah, there's a wall here. It's flush with the water, so you could swim toward it.
Yeah, he does that. He'll take the opportunity attack or just try to get up and over. Because I have 40 feet.
Yep,
So
he will try to bite you.
that's fine.
17?
Yeah, 17 hits.
6 piercing. And I think that's probably all the movement you're going to get.
That's fine. And then, so I'll toss a javelin, probably after where he cracked it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll to attack.
6, so 20.
That hits. Roll damage.
Oh, keep my
9
elbow
damage.
so.
And the glass shatters, and that shattering kind of breaks the integrity of pretty much everything else, and so the water rushing in breaks pretty much the rest of that tier, that bottom tier, rushing in and filling, and the water level is about 2 feet deep on this bottom tier.
I might turn my razor.
Okay. This giant crayfish is going to start swimming toward the party. This sea line is so basically everyone on the bottom 2 tiers are on the same level now, and it's going to walk up to Gelram.
I mean, it's friendly with the manticores? Damn. You would think anything would just be prey at this point.
I mean, they're relatives. They're both part lion.
That's true.
So he's going to bite. 22
Hits.
for 9. He's going to claw. 10 misses and a claw. And natural 1. All right, Manticore.
So all that boarding was up to 2 feet.
Yeah.
Great job.
No. It doesn't look like it should be 2 feet of water.
Well, it's 10 feet, and then you got
It's going to bite you. $14. And it's going to claw. 8 and claw. 11. It's Rod's turn, and he's going to say, Gaylord, you should probably attack one of those guys. Just one attack. Which one?
the manticore. 19.
That hits.
But it's like 180 on the one level all the way around, and then the bottom level is only 100.
They're the same. It says 2 feet, so
32 damage.
I don't agree with their math.
Yeah, that does seem really.
I'll reread it. How much?
32.
32. Okay, so we'll say that the manticores in Gelram are currently wading in water, and it's probably like maybe a foot above the tier above.
Okay.
Yeah, it's if you break both, it'll fill the 2 lower tiers and cover the floor of the middle tier to a depth of 2 feet. So if you were to break both, it would be 2 feet deep here.
Okay.
So it's sort of somewhere in the middle right now. All right, giant scorpion scuttles over toward the group. There's still a wall in the way. Sea lion.
Sorry, I'm gonna drown you. Yeah, like holes. Yeah, like holes. To drown the manticores.
Sea lion is going to come up and attack the manticore.
Ah, they are.
That hits. Hits with both claws. Giant crayfish starts moving up. Sea lion will attack the manticore. Hits. Miss. And hits. Actually, it kills that one and starts feeding on it.
Hunger.
It's just sort of floating in the water there as it's tearing it apart.
Like, yes, bird creatures.
We're gonna come to find out that sea lions are way worse than the manticores.
I'm gonna start skittling toward the group.
Literally nothing in their range, and it's like, what's going on?
Heard.
They're probably freaking out inside. Like,
You're gonna try and break the top level, right?
yeah.
Okay, so me and Puka are gonna get out of the water.
Okay.
And I'm gonna actually first can I whack the wall with my shillelagh and then get out?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. And I guess just like somewhere in the corner around where I was. Ooh. That wasn't a good hit. 10. Does that
That
hit
meant
the
you just glance off of it without doing anything.
Oh, then yeah, I'm still gonna get out of the water.
Okay.
And I'm gonna send my how far is it to Gale Room? I want to send my birds to help them.
I think it's 40.
Yeah, I think there's. Yeah, so they can reach them. And I guess attack one of the sea lions.
Okay, the north one.
Sure. Does a 9 hit?
Nope.
We're not doing great today.
Nico.
I'm gonna shatter down where the crawfish is next to the.
This one?
Yeah. Am I able to shatter so that I can get both walls? Even if I don't hit like the crawfish?
Sure. You can hit both and the two walls. Go for it. On save.
It's only 15.
15 damage.
Yeah.
I mean, imagine if you break through one, then
They
it'll
both
break
failed their saves. And both walls are cracked but have not shattered yet. Manticore is going to throw some tail spikes at other creatures. Ooh, that's a crit on this sea lion for 18.
The sea lion that killed its friend.
Yeah,
They were mates.
if by friend you mean a thing. And another crit on the sea lion.
They're really
It
mad
is
at that
so
sea lion.
upset.
Yeah,
11.
raging.
And then another tail spike on it. 12 misses. And then he's going to run up. This thing's dead. And he's going to bite it. Actually, it's sort of swimming up to it. I missed. He's down. This sea lion is going to attack Gallo.
also a random bird next to him that just tried to peck at him. And
Yeah,
I'm
he's
meatier.
he's not hungry enough to go after smaller prey.
I am super meaty.
true.
Bite. 22. Did you reckless
No.
for 12 piercing? 24 for 10. And that's a 10.
I will repo it.
Oh, okay, yeah.
You can't have that anymore. It's mine. You should have paid your
Sea lion
bills.
takes your skill away.
And you said I'm able to do so. That's a 16 hit.
Yes, just barely. Currently ignoring water combat because you are technically treading water right now.
17, 27,
34?
Yeah.
Solid hit. Actually, this guy got to move. This crayfish is going to go up to this crayfish and ignore the crayfish and try to eat Erd.
Hey,
He wants to rescue his friend.
his friend came willingly, as well as he knows.
That's a 7.
He knows he was brainwashed. Just a moment.
22.
That does hit.
And you take 3 bludgeoning and you're currently grappled by the crayfish.
Ah, save me, Puka.
You want 2 crayfish like tug-of-warring you? That sounds painful.
Yeah, it does.
Now see.
No, Puka just needs to get the other's claws off. Crayfish do this when they fight. They'll cut each other's claws off.
Gelram.
Like 5 minutes before.
Out of the
he came in
two,
and
between the sea
brainwashed
lion
him,
I hit
Puka
and the
was
manticore I hit, which one looks more well?
And he's like, whoa, Puka would not change their mind.
The manticore.
Bye.
Go after that one.
He knows Puka did not change his mind.
22.
That hits. Nice. Looking very hurt.
Second attack is a unnatural 20.
That hits.
This one's 25.
It's done.
So then I get my third attack against that sea lion I've already hit. That's a critical.
Nice.
Really looks cool.
Another D12.
It's like really.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I use a battle maneuver for a D8, that would also be doubled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, sure, I'm gonna taunt it.
If it survives.
If it survives, you know.
Your target number, and I'm only telling you this because I'm pretty sure you'll roll it, maybe.
No.
No,
Should I
wait.
not tell you what the
Don't
number?
tell
No, hold up. If I get to re-roll once on melee, but that doesn't. If I roll a 1 on this, if
weapon-
you already
weapon
died.
die,
Okay, so that does get re-rolled.
Oh.
I don't get to re-roll it a second time. Oh well, so 10, 12.
You want to like smite or something too, maybe?
Do all of the techniques, everything.
And sneak attack. Barbarian, paladin, rogue.
Booming blade?
Moving blade, yeah.
Surprisingly, with how low bad I rolled, it's only a 38.
Yeah, that's not enough. But he's hurt.
Alright, so now I actually surge.
Okay.
It's 28.
That hits.
Well, no, 28 damage.
Oh, okay.
You got a 19 on the die.
Yeah. Second attack.
Wait, Action Surge gives him.
Gives
more-
you an action.
Oh. I feel like I've been doing that wrong.
And as long as I take an action, I get a second attack. So 28 again.
It scales well with level. How much?
28.
It's dead.
So then I killed it, so I get my third attack on the one other hits to me. That one's an 18.
That hits.
$25.
25 from that one. And it has to make a wisdom save.
Yeah, I guess the other guy didn't really need to make a wisdom save. 18. He is not taunted. Though it does look like he's going to attack you anyway.
Oh, I figured as much. I mean, I just took out a Meritor and a Sea Lion.
Giant crayfish is going to run up to Nico and...
Nico doesn't like it.
What kind of sound was that?
19.
It's clawed.
Take 7 bludgeoning. And it moves backwards and draws you into the water.
That is so mean.
You're now underwater with it.
That's exactly what I would
How
do.
come
though.
you guys are having a difficult time with this fight?
I'm not. I have a brand new friend. I'm doing fine.
It's okay. I can hold my breath for 3 minutes.
What about inside of a creature?
Hold my breath for 3 minutes. I can't help it if the acid burns me up before my 3 minutes are up.
Not that big. 19 to hit Gale Room. Actually, 23 to hit Gale Room. You went reckless, right?
Yeah, 23 hits.
Both hit.
For 14. 12.
Misses.
And 22. 9 piercing. Rot shoves his head underwater and says, Rico!
Nico gonna try to stab the
What are you attacking with?
rapier, so disadvantage.
I think so.
I think it's like scimitar is okay.
Dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
Ah. Well, their AC is not 11.
No, it's not.
And they are very armed.
And Rot says,
Nico says,
Well, that does knock your breath down to 2 minutes and 98 or like 58 seconds.
that's gonna be this turn anyway.
The giant scorpions are crowding along the glass, looking at Nico.
Nico's like, where's the glass?
Sea Lion's gonna attack the Manticore.
I'm pretty sure all you guys see down at the bottom is just red water.
Oh yeah,
At
Yeah.
this point.
it's just horrible water, red water.
Blue water. I want it blue.
Oh, it's bloody.
Yes, but they could bleed blue.
It's probably purple.
They're not Vulcans.
They are Vulcans. Especially the sea lions.
Ugh. 2 fails there. They look hungry, by the way.
They probably haven't been fed for a while. Like,
11, 8, and 15. 15 hates the Manticore.
still doing bad this round. Nico. He goes like, shit, I ain't that big of a meal.
We don't have this
That's not
Erd, you're currently grappled by a giant crayfish.
Yeah.
You can... Your speed is currently 0. And you can attempt to escape the grapple with an athletics or acrobatics check. As an action.
Don't aim my ass.
terrible trouble.
But that's the only effect the grapple gives you, is your speed is 0.
So you can also just use a spell or something.
Can I just use a spell?
Yeah, you're
I
not
assume-
disadvantaged on anything.
Okay, I assume I'm gonna be pulled down. I'm gonna try and do Thunderwave. Who can I hit with Thunderwave?
You could hit both crayfish.
And probably the wall behind it.
Yeah,
Yeah, can I hit the wall behind it as well?
sure.
Okay, sounds good.
I was just making my escape harder after my inevitable victory.
Yep.
Yeah, well, the tidal wave's just going to push everything into the middle, with Gale Rum. It's gonna be a
You
Gale
don't
Rum
have to roll for
blender.
Thunder Wave.
Oh yeah. Oh shit, I forgot.
You're fine.
I forgot I had to roll.
Did you roll a crit for Thunderwave?
I sure failed. Yeah.
Oh. 'Cause that would have been amazing and also didn't.
I didn't remember, and then I was like, no.
So if you had included yourself in it, then you would have failed the save
Yay.
somehow.
Okay.
Except you can't do that with squares. Okay, group check.
And I'm gonna do a second level.
Was it a dexterity, I think, for Thunderwave?
It is a constant.
What's your DC?
16.
And what's the damage?
Let's do it. 17.
Okay. Save for half.
And put 10 feet away.
Yeah, okay. How much was it?
17.
17. You break the glass.
Yeah!
Damn, you guys.
Okay, she only breaks one layer.
That's the last layer, I'm pretty sure.
No, the layer right here is still up.
There's a layer, yeah.
So now Nico, the crayfish, and the giant scorpions are all on the same level.
If he lost, he also gets pushed, right?
He does. He gets pushed into the giant scorpion that blocks his position.
Ah! Am I still grappled?
Yes, because he didn't move.
I think.
Actually,
You would have went with it.
you would have gone with him.
Oh.
You would have thunderwaved the guy you were grappling, and it's like, oh, whoops, I forgot that's how that works.
Yeah!
It couldn't startle him into
Burbs?
letting go.
Huh?
Burbs?
Oh, yeah. The burbs are still with Gale Rum, but I think he's got that covered. There was a weak spot in the second barrier, right, where it already was cracked.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
If she doesn't do it, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, like right here,
Give
maybe?
you one space to get up
Yeah,
safely.
great. Yeah, let's
You can
attack
swim.
there.
With the burps?
Yeah, with burbs.
Okay, roll to attack.
They're gonna drown themselves.
Actually, make that.
No.
How about a strength check?
Yeah.
Strength check.
It's gonna be like
Pecking.
They'll actually be able to break it this round if they do that instead of an attack, because they aren't going to do 20 damage in a round.
Yeah, alright.
But they might not make a DC 15 strength check either.
I don't think so.
They're just basically kamikazeing into the.
Okay, they come try. Go, burbs. No.
No, splat. Nico.
I'm gonna shatter the glass where the three are.
No concern about your own predicament.
No.
Are you still underwater if the water now got drained and
I,
leveled up?
I feel like I'm probably not underwater yet.
No, you're underwater.
Yeah, but the water was drained a little below, didn't it?
Oh no, yeah, you're just standing in the 2 feet of water or whatever this is. These two levels are the same level because it's top floor with 10 feet of water, and then it's a 10-foot wall down to the next terrace. So when you broke the glass, it's just, and then there's a 10-foot wall here. So you just broke it between the two. So you're in a 20-foot wide section.
I'm gonna reshatter I'm gonna shatter where the scorpion is.
Okay, so you can hit 3 scorpions if you want.
Yep.
How much?
21.
You break the glass. So now everybody is in a 2-foot deep pool it's 2 feet off of the middle tier, which is I think this one. So the scorpion tier, they're now in 2 feet of water. The crayfish are out of water. They're now moved down 10 feet down to the bottom of that level. Gale Rum, the sea lions, and the manticores are up to 2 feet above this level. The Manticore looks like he's struggling in the water, and Gaylorm definitely looks like he's struggling in the water.
Even though I'm not technically wearing any armor, but yeah.
Well, it just,
Yeah, I know.
you're trying to wield a really, really big weapon
Sword,
No great axe, yeah.
great axe.
in deep water now. You're in like almost 40 feet deep water, I think. All right, and you're
Nico's trying to collect all my pictures.
Nico is still grappled.
You weren't in my wheel.
We put an icon on you.
You at least help me out here.
I'm trying
So
to.
No,
is-
literally help.
Oh,
yeah,
Erd, funny
Yeah.
story. You're down on the ground with the crayfish there because he dropped down with the water level and you got pulled off.
Oh, I figured we were playing tug of war.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you would get ripped in half if you tried to play tug of war with a giant crayfish.
Fair enough.
When the giant crayfish has gravity on his side.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I'm gonna help Gaylorm.
Yeah, sure.
30 feet as the range is needed.
Okay. Manticore is gonna bite. Claw, claw. 9, 12, and a 20. The 20 hits. Token damage. This crayfish is gonna run over and claw the giant scorpion. Hits on the second one. 11 bludgeoning. And the giant scorpion is currently grappled, I think. Yeah. NPC monster stat block grapples are always like, yeah, there's no size requirement. What are you talking about? Also did the same size, so. Looks like these creatures are willing to eat anything that isn't their own kind.
Hence why they were separated.
Somebody's gonna be mad we're destroying their zoo.
Yeah.
15 on this guy. He is grappled. Oh, this one here. He already has a meal. He's gonna claw at Erd. 7?
That just doesn't hit.
That doesn't hit. 13?
Also doesn't hit.
And he's going to. Oops, wrong one. He's going to try to take his prey away.
Ow. He's like really
I'm just going to drag you over here.
asses, buddy.
Is that one
Puka!
scorpion?
Puka saved
They're
me.
below them. They're 8 feet below, or actually 10 feet below with 2 feet of water.
Puka.
Giant scorpion is going to. I think they get a claw and a sting. Two claws and a sting. So claw. Second attack. Oh, seriously? Hits the giant crayfish for 9 damage and grapples the giant crayfish.
Yeah, double grapples.
Yay!
They're locked in battle.
Yep.
Whoever dies first is the meal.
The thing is, though, the giant scorpion has a 1-up on the giant crayfish.
Because he has the tail.
It's because the sting does poison damage. 21 to hit,
cheater.
dealing 20 damage total. The crayfish needs to make a con save.
Funny yourself.
Having fun, guys?
I am, yes. Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankful I'm using roll 20. Half as much. All right. Just do half to. Oh no, I'll do it the full time. You never know. Can roll really high. 23, which is 11. It's dead. Yeah. Clearly, the giant scorpions have the crayfish outmatched. Gaylorm, you are at disadvantage, or
But I got help. And then when
it's straight. Yeah, if you have disadvantage and advantage at the same time, it's straight, regardless of how many of each you have.
grabbed it.
No. So 19.
That
Straight
hits.
up. That's 24.
All right.
21.
That hits.
34.
Nice. Giant crayfish is gonna claw Nico twice. 17 and 15.
Both hit.
For a total of 15 bludgeoning damage. He is also going to take his prey away. Sea Lion on Galerum. Bite, claw, claw. 25, 22, and 21.
All hits.
Oh, and he had advantage too, that he didn't crit, so. 12, 16, and 12. 6, 7, 6.
40. 20.
20.
Gomer's finally at half health.
Hooray! I get to make you yellow. That like never happened. Rot is like, you got him, Nico, get him!
Do you have Nico?
Can I escape?
Sure. Sure, I'll let you do that.
How do you escape?
Acrobatics or athletics? Not a very hard DC, it's only 12.
Wait, I got 12 with acrobatics. Exactly 12.
Okay.
One of three.
Alright. You managed to wriggle out of the crayfish, but only barely.
It was hard.
Also, I think the crayfish goes before you. Or maybe it doesn't.
No, the crayfish went first in turn order, and then,
Oh, okay.
and then it was me
That was you.
at the end.
At the end.
Is Ron not helping?
He has been.
He helped me.
Yeah,
the
he helps you.
giant
That's why you won.
scorpion is going to climb up and say hi to Rot.
Oh,
Oh
shit.
no.
No!
Claw! Thanks to noble features, he has an AC of 16. He has his charisma to AC.
Yeah.
So that misses, and then claw.
Rod is pretty
10
good.
misses, and the sting. 13 misses. Literally, the description for Noble is that he has such an aura of innocence, because it's called the aura of innocence, that even the nastiest of monsters gives them pause on attacking this innocent creature.
It was one of the classes I considered before making Gomer.
Oh, the Noble? Yeah. Yeah, it's a class that is stronger with a stronger party.
Yeah.
It would be almost useless on its own. Sea Lion. Bite, claw, claw. All 3 hit.
We're about to be fighting 3 sea lions.
Yeah, because it dies after the second attack. So it swims over. Does a 19 hit you? For 12.
There's also a perfectly good scorpion right up there that could go after.
This crayfish is going to attack Erd.
Oh, are they gonna fight over me?
I think they're fighting over you.
Oh,
18
it's
They might not eat each other, but they'll
for
fight
12,
for it.
and you're currently grappled by a second crayfish.
So they both then take the dash action that way? Yeah.
Rip you in
let's
half.
not- you said 12.
And then it gets another claw on you.
Well, I'm under half.
10.
Yeah.
Does
Yes.
10 damage?
TPK.
Fight with them.
TPK.
10 damage?
No, a 10 to hit.
Oh,
That missed.
Yeah.
Sea Lion very easily swims over to Galerum.
There's a perfectly good scorpion right there. Kitty. The scorpion.
20, 15 is a miss, and then a crit.
I saw it.
Yeah. 9 and 14. Giant scorpion. He's looking for food. He can't swim, so I'm gonna climb up there, and he can only make it to there toward Nico. This one is going to climb up, attack the giant crayfish.
Not Puka.
No, the one that's closer.
Yeah, good. Good.
Okay, only hits on one claw. 4. And currently has that one. It's a grapple line. It's like a conga line, except they're all grabbing each other, trying to beat the crap out of each other.
Yeah, it's a lot less fun.
Yeah.
To me or to Nico?
Fish does con save. Failed. Those are coming through the headphones, right? You can hear the little rattling sounds? No? Okay, I think it's coming out of here. Let's see. Roll that again. It was 15. Oh yeah, it's coming out of here. I'll have to figure out how to route that, because I actually like that. It's a cheesy sound, but it works well. I think I might be able to pull it off of this. Alright, giant scorpion here. Gonna go up to rot. Claw,
It was right next to a perfectly good crayfish.
sting. Who's below it?
Closer than
All 3 hit.
This
One of
is when
them's a
Rot
crit.
dies.
It's 32 hit points. So he's currently grappled.
They're gonna be so blown when he turns into a little statue.
Yeah. Probably gonna eat the statue.
No, we're not.
5.
It's like pulling out of there.
And then he takes 12. And then he takes 9. And then he dies from the poison. And the claw goes as the little crystal goblin figurine falls onto the ground there. Doesn't seem to notice. He's just kind of looking at the other scorpion, confused. Licking its little claws. Erd, how you doing?
Not.
You're between a giant crayfish and a giant crayfish.
Oh, you can turn into stuff with flying.
Yeah. And birds can't be grappled.
No, they can't. Not in a swarm. They're immune to grappled.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn into my swarm bird.
Okay, so your hit points actually go up because you wild shape. And you are immune to grapple.
Okay.
Expecting you to die.
Go to the door.
The door is underwater.
The top door,
The
you
top
fool.
door.
The door that you left from?
Yeah, that came in from.
Why? You guys are still fighting.
It's okay.
You guys want to leave?
Yeah, kind of.
Nico's abandoning you guys.
Yeah, Nico
On
has
his
9
turn.
HP.
Nico's running. It's not below 10% though, because 10% is 7.
That's your character's
Although,
call.
given what we discussed before the game, maybe this is appropriate.
What's wrong?
the slaughter?
I mean, that's one way of doing that.
It is.
The thing
I mean,
is,
I'm
we
just
don't know
saying,
how
Nico
other
runs away
members
when
feel
things get
about
crappy.
abandoning this shit.
Okay, can I start going and call Puka to follow me? Will we get attacked?
Yeah.
Like, they've been passing each other without opportunity attacks.
They're at different heights.
Yeah.
Everything below this level is on the same level.
He would
but
have to try and make
There's
it
still
past
10-foot gaps between the next level.
But there are 2 on Lucas level that you would have to try and get past.
I'm still gonna do it and tell him to come.
Oh, you're gonna watch
Come
her.
here, come here. And I'm saying this as a giant swarm of birds, all just going to blade force. It's really weird.
Like some kind of weird parrot.
Yes.
Parrot bird
It's
cross.
like, it's a massive bird that are each like saying words.
One bird can only say one syllable.
Come.
Okay, so he's going to make it to here and then attack the giant scorpion. Both hit. For 17 bludgeoning. Roar!
I'm curious to know how much this Roman's full EXP was. Like everything total.
Well, I can calculate that after. Nico.
Is going to bonus disengage.
And climb up the 10-foot wall.
Climb up the 10-foot wall.
It's 15 feet to do that, or 10 feet. Or actually, it's technically 20 feet to do that.
I was also trying to move towards the door, by the way.
Oh, okay.
I can disengage.
Are you going to disengage?
Yeah.
Okay, and you can fly, what, 30 feet?
It's for they have 50 feet.
Oh. Screw that. Get out of here, man.
Just call him quick.
Nico is going to.
So
Yeah,
that's
Nico's gonna
10,
run out the door.
10 feet, and then you could dash after that.
Yep. Dash out the door.
Another 30. Giant crayfish. They both kill each other, maybe.
Okay.
Things happen with that giant crayfish. That one does stuff. It's Gelrim's turn.
So dashing would give me 80, taking all the opportunity attacks. And half because I'm in water.
Because you're water, yep.
So
So,
it's
it'll be 30 feet to here.
And then 10 to climb up.
10, yeah, something like that. That's 45, 55, 60. Is that all the movement you got?
40 and 40 would be 80.
Oh, okay. So you can make it out, and you.
Close the damn door.
Okay, well, so you first get attacked by 3 sea lions and then a giant scorpion.
Wouldn't it be 2 giant scorpions?
Well, you can go up. I assume you don't intentionally zigzag.
Okay.
It's like, oh, I need this extra hit.
Oh, I was going to see which one was worse, bite or claw. They're exactly the same.
Crit? Oh. Well, no, because I didn't reckless.
Did you reckless last time?
No, because I dashed in my new turn.
Oh, it is your new turn. 17, 17, and 17?
All 3 hit?
It's not a crit. Oh, wow. 19, 11, and 18.
38. 19.
And then the scorpion stings you for 11 piercing and 28 poison. And make a con save. Are you bear totem? Of course you are.
Why would you?
11. What's half of 11? Half of 11 would be
5. Round down.
con save, you said?
Yep. DC 12.
Good.
So half of 23, which is 11. And I guess it's a
And then Nico is going to viciously mock.
So Andrew,
yeah.
doing all the math.
You have 2 hit points left.
1.
1 hit point left.
Nico's
Nice.
gonna
I
viciously
had
mock
12
the
when it was 11. So yeah, I'm below 10%.
Jared is very sad that we abandoned Puka.
And possibly Rot as well,
Yeah,
because
apparently.
he's right here.
We rest and we'll come back for him. Because then they'll probably eat half of each other and be half less enemies.
Will Puka still be there?
No!
But Puka!
You could get a new one.
No, I loved him.
You could get Puka Mark II.
Or you fly out briefly. Puka! Then you fly back in and close the door.
The numbers worked out way too well.
Yeah, that's beautiful, by the way. That's great.
You're gonna be viciously mocked. Make that. Make your wisdom save.
Do we
So
want to take a rest? I guess.
Oh, you're lucky.
there are
So
six.
now I'm gonna recklessly
There are
attack
six.
you, huh?
Six giant crayfish, and they're 450 each XP. You were asking about the totals for that room.
You said 450.
450 for six. And then there were six giant scorpions, which are 700 each. And then there's four sea lions, which are 1800 XP each.
Yeah, those suckers were vicious.
Yeah, they were, CR5. And actually, I wasn't even using their pack tactics. Oops. Yeah, pack tactics and swimming leap.
Oh man, if you
With a 10-foot swimming start, the
sea.
sea lion can jump out or across the water up to 25 feet. Oh, they could have jumped out of the tier.
Yeah.
Oh man, I should have read them better.
Well, I mean, your crit would have killed Gilrim.
Yeah.
You technically critted with pack tactics.
I did.
Oh
I
god.
forgot about that.
So it'd be divided by 3.
And then there are 3 manticores of 700 XP each.
Yeah, those were.
And then divided by 3 if you would actually manage to kill all of them.
So we're gonna take a nap, then go kill the rest and find rot in the remains of some scorpion.
I mean, I can figure out who wins out of the fight without you there. And then you can kill the remainder, which is probably going to be like 1 or 2 creatures.
1 or 2 sea lions.
Possibly
Okay.
none.
Okay. Puka's
Probably
gone,
going
so I
to
don't
be, it'll be
care.
1 giant crayfish and it won't be Puka.
I
Because
know
we saw Puka die.
I know
He
it's
didn't
the-
die off screen, which means it didn't, you know, it was,
Well, I mean, he was 2-on-1 anyway.
God
It was,
damn.
how much?
47,000.
That's a lot of XP.
47,701.
not bad, not bad.
I mean, you're 8th level for it, so it's not that much.
I feel like that fight was made for more than 3 people.
Probably.
It's balanced for a group of 4 players, yeah.
Yeah.
And I felt like I did.
It was probably a hard or a very hard fight for 4 players.
For what you did without the pack tactics and me not knowing, I felt like I did alright. I took out, what, 2 sea lions and a manicore?
Yeah, and I mean, I technically wasn't attacking. I was attacking some walls.
And our druid didn't summon 6 owls for some reason.
I thought about it, but then I didn't.
But then you didn't.
No.
Like, that fight would have been so much easier if the druid used spells.
What?
You were kind of
Spells?
underwater for most of it.
Giant crocodile stuff.
Yeah, there were things. I
Giant
didn't do.
octopi.
I didn't do those.
Well,
so.
thanks for joining us for another exciting installment of Murderhobos Anonymous.
I know we're never going to kayak.
I believe
Yeah, we're never gonna find out
I
about
believe
the
this
kayak.
episode has been called unofficially Hot Studs.
Yeah.
Yes, it's good enough.
Hot Studs. And thanks for joining us. We stream every Wednesday night,
Most of the time.
7 to 9 p.m. Eastern. And I hope you have a good night. Just get this ready.